But a certain man, but a certain man, but a certain man, but a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira his wife sold a possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being aware of it and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said,
Ananias,
why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the price of the land? Why you kept it? Didn't it remain your own? After it was sold, wasn't it in your power? How is it that you have conceived this thing in your heart? You haven't lied to men, but to God.
Ananias,
Hearing these words, fell down and died.
great fear.
Came on all who heard these things. The young men arose and wrapped him up, and they carried him out and buried him.
About 3 hours later, his wife, not knowing what had happened, came and Peter answered her.
Tell me whether you sold the land for so much.
She said, yes.
For so much.
But Peter said to her, how is it that you have agreed together to test the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of those who have buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out.
She fell down immediately at his feet and died.
The young men came in and found her dead, and they carried her out and buried her by her husband.
Great fear came on the whole assembly.
And on all who heard these things.
By the hands of the apostles, many signs and wonders were done among the people.
Hey,
They were all with one accord in Solomon's porch.
none of the rest dared to join them.
However, the people honored them.
More believers were added to the Lord, multitudes of both men and women.
They even carried out the sick into the streets and laid them on cots and mats.
So that is,
Peter came by.
at least his shadow might overshadow some of them.
Multitudes also came together from the cities around Jerusalem.
Bringing sick people and those who were tormented by unclean spirits. And they were all healed.
But the high priest rose up,
And all those who were with him,
which is the sect of the Sadducees.
and they were filled with jealousy,
They laid hands on the apostles.
and put them in public custody.
But an angel of the Lord opened the prison doors by night.
And brought them out and said,
Go stand and speak in the temple.
To the people, all the words of this life.
when they heard this, they entered into the temple about daybreak and taught.
But the high priest came, and those who were with him,
And called the council together
with all the elders of the children of Israel,
and sent to the prison.
to have them brought.
But the officers who came didn't find them in the prison.
They returned and reported,
We found the prison shut and locked.
and the guards standing before the doors.
But when we opened them,
We found no one inside.
now when the captain of the temple and the chief priest heard these words, they were very perplexed about them.
Wondering what this would become.
Someone came and told them,
Behold,
the men whom you put in prison are in the temple.
standing and teaching the people.
Then the captain went with the officers,
And brought them,
but not with violence, for they were afraid.
that the people might stone them.
But a certain man